Hey YouTube, this is a quick review of the Lola Bunny 7s from Kicksclub.cn. Let's get straight into it. First things first, the Lolas on the left. As for comparison, this is a pair of authentic Retro 7 hairs, size 7, that I purchased from Champs. First things first, you could look at the difference in the tone of black. The Kicks Club pair is darker. You can see the lines, while the Authentics much smoother and more of a matte black with a shine to it. The boxes, if you look at the boxes, Kicks Club didn't come with a price tag, and didn't come with the stickers the Authentics did. Alright, let's jump straight into it. First things first, as you can clearly see, you can see the shoe through the paper. You can clearly see orange. The paper isn't as thick and non-transparent as the Authentics. Like, if I just showed it to you like this, you wouldn't really know what shoe it was unless I told you. The 23 on the paper is more glossy, much more glossy than the 23 on this paper. Another thing to point out, the retro card. The authentic retro card is much more thicker and much more the printing is much cleaner and much neater, as opposed to Kicks Club's retro card that I received. I'm trying to, here you go. Like, you can kind of see the squares in the printing. In person, this looks real terrible. It looks better on camera than it does in person. The card is really flimsy. It bends easily, but you know, some people might not care about the card, but you know, quality is everything. As far as the shoe, let's jump into it. Okay. First things first. There are little minor flaws with the shoes, but you know, there's so many minor flaws to the point where it just pisses me off and makes me give like a whole bad review of the shoe. As you can see right here, the stitching, terrible, incomplete stitching, as you can see right there as well. Real 7s, real authentic 7s, you see these little air pockets. As opposed to, you know, Authentics. It's much more refined, much neater in person, you know. And as I said in my previous video, when I got these shoes, the ankle part, you know, they were all bent out like this. I had to like tie them to come together. You know, they naturally came off all messed up like this, you know. Real 7s don't do that. As you can see, these haven't been worn. Neither of them have been worn, by the way. But these, you know, they come nice and straight. And even if you bend them out of place, they're hard to bend out of place. the material on them, you know, is real nice and sturdy, as opposed to these. These bend out of place real easily, like they're flimsy. Another thing, the pull tab on the back is not made out of the same material as the normal 7s would. You can even see the difference if you look closely. Higher. The authentic pull tabs are higher than the ones from Kicksclub. You know, and on top of that, it feels different. This feels more thicker, stronger, more sturdy. And you see how straight it'll stand up. Come on, these bend easily. And it's shorter. Not made out of the same material. The 23 on the back, sloppy job. 23 on the back is of a sloppy job. What else? Paint job. Real sloppy at the paint job and gluing. Excessive glue everywhere. There we go. You know, like whoever painted this, you know, was painting everywhere except for where they should have painted. Even though the white ones, you know, but still, the mountains on the authentics look much better, much neater, as opposed to the mountains on Kicksclub's pair. Another major difference was the tongue. The tongue is supposed to come up a little bit higher. The tongue is supposed to line up with, you know, the part that grips the ankles. This tongue is like a centimeter shorter, as opposed to the authentics, where the tongue, you know, sits pretty much right at the top. The tongue lines up. I could stick my finger across and still feel the tongue, as opposed to this. I can't feel the tongue right here. You know, you can even see it in the video. The tongue is a little bit shorter. I mean, that's pretty much it, you know. The bottom, I'm not really tripping about the bottom, because I know sometimes the 7s, the bottoms come with the paint bleeding everywhere. But you know, this one, it bleeds more than it normally would. You know, and these are the authentic ones, and you can see, you know, it's messed up right there. And these haven't even been worn. You know. But once again, this is a Kicksclub.cn review of the Retro 7 Lola bunnies. Like, comment, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I give them an A for effort, but I mean, unless someone is all up on my foot, or whoever's foot these are gonna be on, you really wouldn't know. But I mean, they're passing these as authentics when they're really not. They're low quality. I had a pair of original authentics from Foot Locker, and I sold those size 7. The orange Jumpman is like a shade lighter, 2 shades lighter than it was on the authentics. So I know what these shoes are supposed to look like and feel like. The only thing good I could say about the shoe is that the suede is on point. The suede is pretty good. But look at this. It looks like, you know, animals been chewing on it. Authentic 7s don't really come like that. You feel me? Much neater, much better job. So you guys tell me what you think. Let me know. If you guys want to buy from them, go ahead. I'm not saying anything, you know. If you had a bad experience, let me know. If you had a good experience, let me know. And that's pretty much it. I'm out.